this is JilliBling. Today's project is a book fold card. And I'm using a few retired papers just because they're so cute and perfect for Valentine's Day. But I'm using a new stamp set, actually 2 new stamp sets, and a few new bling. So there's that one. This one is using, oh, I should know the name. I'll show you in just a minute. The Ocean Designer paper. It's the back side of it, which I think is perfect for Valentine's Day. And this is stamped in Memento. This one, the greeting is Gold Heat Emboss. Today I want to do Silver Heat Emboss. Again, this is old paper, but a new set. And just really simple, very fresh, and another book fold card. Isn't that fun? Look at all these hearts down here. We'll do something like that today. Today I want to make it so it's not just Valentine's. These two are definitely Valentine's. This one can be. It has a very different feel to it. And I'm thinking it might be good for maybe a husband to give to a wife. Notice I put the black on there trying to make it a little more masculine. And then also down here at the bottom, I did put the little pink flowers, but I filled the centers in with a little black marker to bring the colors all together. So when you're like, okay, I have an idea where she's going, wait till you see. It's not, it's different. So this is the direction. Ocean. And these gems go with this product suite. And the bright papers, and I'll show you these ocean creatures. Aren't those cute? Isn't that nice paper? And the back side is very subtle. I had planned on using that, but every time I saw this, it's like, I really like that. So today's projects, all of them focus on bright borders, and notice how there's all of this that matches the to the point punch. So the punch will punch out all of those. These little words, each of them fit perfectly in here. But there's more. There's a bundle, and I think it's maybe 2 pages the other direction, 2 pages this direction. So on page, here we are, page 54 in the mini catalog is Hugs for Love bundle. So the bundle is a stamp set and the punch for $38.50. You save 10% when you bundle them together. But this punch, coincidentally, punches out bright borders. Fun, fun, fun. They know how to get you. And then this, I probably should have had it marked. I know it's the Ocean set, and I should know the name of it. I didn't get the set, I got just the paper. And all of a sudden, here it is. Color Buddies. I think that's just kind of an advertisement. Here we go. Look at this. Page 30 and 31. Great ideas. And then here are the gems. The embossing folder is great. And this is where the paper came from. Page 31. Fun stuff, huh? Okay. So let's get started. I have a little bit of a plan. If I put glasses on, I'm smarter. Oh, got it all together now. And I kind of want to focus on the Summer Splash gems. Okay, so we're doing this. Oh, and then ribbons. This is a brand new ribbon. It's called, I think, Woven Ribbon. And it's almost see-through. I know that there's an easier way. You know, on the project I did right before this one, and I was coloring, I think it was mixed florals, and I was using my Memento pad. I was having a problem with it, but you all just come to the rescue, and I learned something new, which I'm going to try. Let's look at this ribbon first. Can you see how it's maybe a little bit sheer? But I want to do something a little interesting with this, plus the silver. The silver is brand new too. Okay, back to the Memento pad. So I was having a hard time stamping that big stamp and getting good coverage. And I know that I should have used the foam pad, especially with polymer. That makes all the difference. But 2 people said, I'm gonna try this, so you'll be seeing it, because I ordered an uninked white stamp pad. So when you order white craft stamp pad, it comes uninked and you use the re-inker to ink it. Isn't that going to be pretty? And silver embossing. But the plan is, pretend like this is white. You open it up, it's like there's no ink on it. You put your memento ink on the foam white uninked pad, and then just save the re-inker for when you need to re-ink your white pad. But 2 people have said that works marvelous. Okay, so let's get going. I don't know that I'm going to use this punch. Bow, bow, punch. Okay, so, oh, did I score this? No. Here we go. I write a recipe sheet for every one of my projects. So, paper is cut to 4 1/4 by 11, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. I can do that. I'm not used to doing videos at night. Usually I wait until Tony is at work, but we have baby now, and I wait for him to not be here. But that doesn't happen because he has a new knee, which is very convenient because taking care of a baby is, I would say, a 2-person job, but after today, maybe a 3-person job. Oh my gosh. We told his mom he had a little bit of a meltdown. It's like nothing would work. And that boy, he can holler. Anyhow, it all worked out. And a minute later, he was sound asleep and looking just as adorable as could be. Okay, so there is the book fold. So we could just layer some of these on. But this morning, what did we do? Well, some of Tony's physical therapy, and he can't drive yet. Some of his physical therapy appointments were like at 7. Do you know what time we have to leave the house and get up? And I'm not a morning person. Oh my gosh. But today's was at 11. Finally a normal timed one. So we left the house at 10:20. And I thought we were leaving the house at that time so that we could stop and get a coffee drink. But no, we were just leaving because he likes to be early. Okay. But that means we're taking little one with us. So he got into the car seat just fine. It's like, which side is up? This is up. And we did good. We had an outing. And then on the way home, we stopped at a recycle baby stuff store, and we got a 3-wheeler stroller. We got, you know when you're changing a baby how there's that foam thing? We were just using a travel one, which is like, it folds up into this big. So we got a real changing thing. What else did we get? I wanted to get those pads. I ended up not getting them. The pads that you put underneath their sheets just in case there's an accident. And it's funny, I always get those, and with my kids, I never needed them. But for some reason, I feel I need to get them. But they didn't have, or they had some, but they were the size of a piece of paper. It's like, no, I'm thinking a little bigger. So I ordered them today. So we've had, in our world, it was an exciting day. And met with Pam in the parking lot at Pottery Barn. It's always good to see her. So, good day. Exciting. We got this 3-wheeler stroller, which he wanted to get. He was saying 4-wheeler, but we ended up finding this 3-wheeler one. The front tire was a little bit flat. We got, I know it cost a lot, and we got it for $45, but it was on sale. because they had 20% off a handful of things, including strollers. So we're the proud owners of a stroller now. And today, let's see, through the mail we got these we got a crib last Sunday. We got these crib risers. So the crib was way down there. And I like to think that I'm medium fit, not marathon by no means. Oh, that's too thick. But it was way down there. And it was only going to get further once we put it on the lower levels, because he's not even rolling over yet. There, that's better. So the crib risers came today. So, oh, and then Tony painted, yes, imagine this, him outside. That's kind of nice how it's see-through like that. I'm going to use tear tape, just because I want it to be really good and strong. So we got a crib, and there was just a few places to touch up. So he touched them up on Sunday, and I had to let it air out just because that's how I am. But today, set up all the bedding from our children's room. I kept it. And Evan and Michaela, they didn't want it. They're going to do their own thing, which is understandable. But I set it up today, and it is so cute and snuggly. It's Beatrice Potter. So that was fun. And he slept in the crib. He laid down in there and he looked at the mobile and he fell asleep on his own. After this afternoon, yeah, that was really good. I was texting with Jackie and I was telling her, I don't know about being a grandma. And I explained how he had a meltdown. And then he goes and he does something like that. He's always so cute too. Okay, so tear tape just for the ribbon, but I'm going to put this bookbinding part on with dimensionals. And I'll show you why, and I'll show you examples, and then I'll do it. Okay, so this, I was about to pull it tight, but I'm going to leave it a little bit loose because I'm going to take this silver ribbon and just tie a knot around the middle of it. So just medium loose. I could make it really tight, but see how it's just a little bit loose? And that's to accommodate the pinch of the ribbon. Okay, so you would think just put stuff all over there, but when I hold these up, can you see how there's like a little bit of a gap? These all have, if I get this right in the right angle, you can see there's dimensionals. There's 4 dimensionals in there. Same with all of them. And it just gives it a little bit of thickness. That one you could see pretty good. Or you could put it down flat. But make sure to use something really strong if you put it down flat. Okay, so that these don't stick, I'm going to do just a little bit more tear tape on this side right here. I could go over the whole thing. But I'm not going to open up, take off the seal. I'm thinking it needs to be over here more. There, it's half and half. Okay, now dimensionals. Oh, and if you have a wish list, oh, and it's celebration time. For every 60 you spend, you get to choose a free item from the book. If you could use that host code, I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to put these right here. And I think that if I took the paper off of the tear tape, it might like stick right here, like a, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to leave it on and rely on the dimensionals to keep it closed. And that kind of holds down the ribbon a little bit too. Okay, so that's ready. Okay, bookbinding happening. So now this part, right in the middle. And while it's on the spool, I'm going to tie the knot. What's interesting about this ribbon is looking at it here, it's all silver. Looking at the other side of it, right there, it's got a white center. I'll hold it up just so you know. And it's nice because it comes in a spool of gold and silver. See how the white ribbon is curling upward? I'm going to try to move things around and have it curl more into a pinch. It's still curling upward. That's okay. If I tie it tight enough, you can't tell. I feel like I'm tying left-handed right now. Okay. If I pull them this direction, it'll be kind of tidy looking. There. And you can see the white. And the silver. Cut that at an angle. My new snips. Thank you, Jude. They're cute. She sent those to me. She's so generous. Okay, so this ribbon is here, this half. Can you see it has a white core? Then you turn it over and it's 100% silver. Fun stuff. It's so thin, can you really maneuver it and get it to the side you want? Maybe. Okay, so we're done with those. But look how cute that is. And if you think it's cute now, wait until we do the silver embossing right here. We'll use these. Okay, so for the greeting, I want to use this frame because to me it looks like a vine, and if you really stretch it, it looks like algae. Well, that one looks more like algae, huh? These are definitely Valentine's. Not that one. No, let's do this one. And I'll stamp it in this blue Summer Splash. Summer Splash, just because it matches the bling. That's going to go on here. Never used before. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Only a stamper would appreciate that. Summer Splash. Algae. I'm going to test it first. Well, sometimes when they're brand new, the ink kind of balls up on there. So I'll try to use this. Clean it once. Okay, now I'll try it. And before I stamp it on here, because it's on the end, it doesn't matter. But my thought right now was when I flip this over, see how the points are pointing to me and to the wall? Therefore, when I stamp it, it would be convenient to stamp it that way, this whole way through. Just because if you stamped it the other way, you couldn't get the punch in there on the middle bits of the paper. Sometimes you really have to watch that. On the end of the paper, it doesn't matter. Okay, so points to me and the wall, right there. Oh, that's stamped better. Okay, that's done. And running out of room. And for the words, I'm trying to make this one not Valentine's Day. And I've picked out thank you and you make me smile. How about, just because the you make me smile right here, see how bold that is? Oh, that would look good on the inside though. Okay, so for the outside I'm going to do thank you. The inside I'm going to do the you make me smile. These are brand new too. I'll have to give them a little clean first, just so I get a good stamp. like whatever shine is on there, I want it to be a little bit off. Okay, so the thank you has water on it now. Something that's important is to use your embossing buddy, because if I stamp the thank you on here in Versamark, which is the plan, and if I don't do my embossing buddy, when I put it into the silver powder is going to stick to the moisture on the Summer Splash ink, and I don't want the silver. So I'm going to be a little bit heavy with this, trying to take away any moisture in that ink. Then get rid of the excess. Okay, we're ready. So thank you, right in the middle, then into silver powder. Close it up. I don't want any powder in there. I think after you do it once, you know, be careful. Okay, so where's that punch? So right now I'm looking at those points right here and here. Then I'm giving it just a little bit of a squeeze, which holds the paper. Then I'll use two hands to punch it. Just like that. I noticed some people, they get it all lined up and then they flip it all over and they're like, I can't get it lined up. That's a way to do it. Oh, and then, did you notice that? I'm gonna be a little fancy. Stamp a second. Nothing on here. And let me show you something. Some of you already know. It's like, I know where you're going with that. I am going, see how there's the black outline? And there's the flirty flamingo. And there's a flirty flamingo. I took this and I'm going to cut it. So this one I cut from this point to that point. Can you see the little points? And then this one, the same thing. See the points? That's where the cut is, all the way through. If I were to peel this up, you would see a gap right there. And then this one looks good. I cut it right here. And the seam is right through there. So this time let's cut it through the middle. And it doesn't have to be precise. 2 pieces. And here they are. So I'm going to put, I'll use liquid glue. Haven't used this all day long. Busy day. Okay, so pretty much glue everywhere. Then point with just a little bit showing. You could have a lot showing. Okay, then same thing here. Trying to get them equal. The amount showing equal. And once you have it stuck, if you're using liquid glue, like I'm looking at that shoulder, put it down a little bit. Then this one, pinkish one, Melon Mambo. Get them equal. Okay, so you would think, okay, that's good, done. But sometimes you could see from the side, like see over here how there's just a little bit showing. So I'm going to trim it, and I'll flip this over and show you. Not where it's visible, right up to that. So see how I took off that little bit? And that just makes sure, like you could see, I should have had it further over right here. Oh, that one's a little bit short too. Just to make sure. Okay, so this is gonna go right on here. Well, it's kind of lost, huh? Well, I do like that print. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do white ribbon ziggle-zaggle, or maybe silver behind the word label. The other ones, I had them stand out because I did the metallic leaf punch, but I don't think that the leaf punch, see how these, it kind of accentuates the words a bit. So let's see how the white would look. Yeah, that makes it stand out better. Or what about the silver? I think the silver is too thin. I knew I didn't want to use them. Oh, the silver looks good. Okay, silver. Or can it be both? Okay, so to do the ziggle-zaggle, I'm going to put more than needed. I think I'm just going to do the silver, because I'm still going to put on the blue, the Summer Splash gems. Okay, more dimensionals than what you probably need. Silver. And this is and I'm just looking at it. I'm not concerned about what it looks like on the back. So there's that one, right to here. A little fold. And what's nice is I can reposition my ziggle-zaggle. I might need another dimensional there. That's better. Okay, so I'll trim this off. Put one more dimensional just to hold it. More than needed. I order so many dimensionals. If you want to know the number, it's 104430. I order so many. Okay, so this one needs to be up a little bit more. This one, maybe make the loop a little bit more prominent. Okay, there. I like that. Right there. And I'll trim this. And that one's a good size already. Okay, now the gems. So I'll do, because there's so many medium, I'll do one big and two little. I think any of these colors would go. Well, that's why they're in the product suite. Yeah. Okay. Now for the inside. See, this is kind of simple in my book, but it's nice. It's very fresh. Okay, thank you. And I have this thing. which is this right here, that matches this outline border. And then I have thank you on the outside, the smile one. You make me smile. Okay, so that right under here. And then what kind of images? I don't think that the flowers will work. I don't want it to be too Valentine's-like, so maybe just a few hearts. If I did too many, it's like, that's bordering on okay, change of plans. So maybe this one in the middle at the bottom, and then this on either side. And I have to get them lined up. Okay, but for the challenge, I have two sides of the paper. So I'm going to do the words embossed. And then where's that heart, that striped heart? The striped heart kind of looks like the seahorse. Okay. Embossing buddy. They're at the top. Versamark. Then silver powder. This is the new Wow silver powder. Can you see how that shines? So pretty. Okay, and the heart can be in Melon Mambo, and these can be in, I hope it fits, in Summer Splash. Melon Mambo, right in the middle-ish. Good. Brand new Summer Splash. Okay, here we go. Can I get it straight? Polymer makes it easy. I like it. I kind of want to do one under here. That's going to be too much. Okay, less is more, right? Okay, so I will attach this. I'm going to put 2 layers of adhesive underneath the area that I heat embossed, just because the paper gets warped a little bit from the heat tool. That gets tucked right into here. Oh, isn't that sweet? That's really cute. Okay, there it is. What do you think? Turned out cute, huh? Okay, that's it. Kind of a simple card. Kind of really cute. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.